Hey, what's up guys? My name is Jukes and welcome to another Call of Duty video. Today we are going to be unlocking and taking a look at the Obsidian Fennec, aka the Vector. And from what I can tell, this is the first one posted online, so drop a like for that. I'll also be showing the gun with the other mastery camos, and I'll show a couple different classes that I like with it. In the process of this, I unlocked almost all of the calling cards and emblems for the Fennec as well, so let's go over those too. So with the update, they added these challenges for all the weapons, and if you complete them, you get the card or emblem for the challenge. Completing this does not give you that specific gun in the camo that it represents. So for example, a platinum calling card does not give you platinum, Damascus, etc. And you don't have to actually have Damascus to have a Damascus calling card or to start the challenge. All you have to have is gold on the weapon to start the challenges, just so you know, because I've seen some confusion about that. So for the calling cards, these are basically the same for every weapon. 500 kills for gold, 250 headshots for platinum, 2,000 kills for Damascus, and 750 headshots for Obsidian. Yeah, so here's what they look like after unlocking them. I was hoping that they would be animated or maybe something would change after unlocking it, but it doesn't look like it. So what you guys can see in game for the preview, that's exactly how it's going to be. For emblems, these are different for every weapon, but for SMGs, it's 50 kills aim down sight with a laser, 50 kills sliding, 25 in smoke, and using 3 attachments get 5 headshot kills while sliding. At first, I thought this challenge would be annoying with how it tracked, the Damascus emblem tracked, but this last emblem didn't have any problems for me, and I would say it was actually the easiest one to do. It took me 2 games to do it by simply just sliding and hip firing. So all in all, I do like the look of the calling cards and emblems, but in my opinion, I like the Modern Warfare 2 system better. One, because I think they still look better than the Modern Warfare 2 ones, and 2, because you were able to get weird mastery cards. Like for example, I had this one called the Silent, and number 3, I wish that they would say the name of the gun on the calling cards and not just the picture, because at times it can be hard to tell. And finally, number 4, I think that when they did this, all the mastery card challenges should have been retroactive. As in, they should have taken the stats that we already had and applied them to the challenges. They made them not retroactive in order to give players a grind, because if you unlock all of the cards for every weapon, you get the mastery calling card that Infinity Ward was talking about in the patch notes. When you think about it, it's pretty much impossible to do this. It's just insane. Think about 1,000 headshots with the Origin 12. Like, no. When you take all the weapons and combine them, that's 45,000 headshots, and that's way too many. And it's over 100,000 kills. I'm not even at 100,000. I'm almost at 100,000 now. That's playing this game for 8 months. But enough with the calling cards, so let's get on to the Vector. You've already seen Gold, Platinum, and Damascus in game, but here's the camos and the Gunsmith. With Damascus, I wish the red showed up a little bit more. It shows the most with either of the barrels. And here is Obsidian. This is just going to be gameplay against bots because it's been such a grind to get it, especially without Shipment or shoot house 24/7. But yeah, so there it is. That's what it looks like in game. And here's a few classes I like. So this first one I like because the movement isn't slowed down, and since the gun shoots so fast, the damage range isn't the most important thing with the Vector anyways. It's more about handling. So you'll notice with my classes that I have sleight of hand on it. That's because I feel that this gun reloads way too slow. for how I want to play with it, but if you're fine with the reload time, then go for another attachment there. Perks I use are EOD, Overkill, and Amped, with a swap class to the Uzi, with the conversion kit because it has very good handling and can hit fire well if I need to switch it in a hurry because the Vector needs a reload. Second class is a little slower, but has more range and more recoil control, which may be better for Warzone. And third is an aggressive rushing Shipment class. With the Vector, it uses .41 APC ammo, the same bullets as the Striker, X16, and 1911, so you can use the fully loaded trick with those guns and give yourself extra ammo, because ammo is definitely an issue with the Vector. Now I want to talk about tips for unlocking Obsidian without Shipment 24/7 and Shoot House 24/7, and this applies to doing Damascus challenges as well. So at first I played a lot of Scrapyard 24/7, but now I don't think that this is the fastest way. So here's what is. So when you log on to Call of Duty for this weekend, there's a free multiplayer weekend, and it says a playlist with a mix of maps and modes, which is super vague. So the maps in this one are actually Shipment, Shoot House, Rust, Candor Hideout, Hard Hat, Backlot, and Scrapyard. So you can just lobby surf for these three, which are the best three maps in the game in terms of pace-wise for getting Obsidian, or another option is the Trench Gunfight map, which is how I unlock the Cali sticks, which I'll have a video on shortly. And another option is you can just play Headquarters, and this is because Headquarters matches are some of the longest, and long matches are good for getting Obsidian. At first I thought maybe Team Deathmatch or Free-for-All would be good for getting Obsidian, because there's a set time and the matches go by very quickly. But it's actually better to play one long match than two quick matches because of the downtime in between. Therefore, 2 quick games of Team Deathmatch will usually in total take longer than 1 game of Headquarters. Last thing I wanted to show was a comparison of the Modern Warfare 2 Vector and the Black Ops 2 Vector. And if you think that this year's Vector feels a little different than before, well, it's probably because the iron sights are a little bit different in this year's. This year's has a longer reload speed and less ammo in it. And yeah, I couldn't find a game in Modern Warfare 2, but I was able to find one in Black Ops 2, which was fun. But yeah, with that, that's all I have for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.